In a world where fortunes are measured in billions and luxury knows no bounds, there exists a realm of childhood opulence that few can fathom. Join me on a journey through the gilded halls of privilege, where we'll explore the lives of the world's richest kids and discover just how vast their wealth truly is. Our story begins in the heart of London, where a young princess named Charlotte graces the halls of Kensington Palace. Born into the British royal family in 2015, Princess Charlotte Elizabeth Diana is not your average child. As we peek through the ornate palace windows, we catch a glimpse of the little princess, her golden curls bouncing as she plays with toys that most children can only dream of. But what does it mean to be a royal child in terms of wealth? While Princess Charlotte's personal net worth is difficult to pinpoint, her family's wealth is estimated to be in the billions. The Crown Estate, a collection of properties owned by the British monarch, was valued at £15.2 billion, $18.3 billion in 2022. However, it's important to note that this wealth isn't personally owned by the royal family but is held in trust for the nation. As we leave the regal corridors of Kensington Palace, our journey takes us across the Atlantic to the sun-soaked shores of California. Here, we meet Blue Ivy Carter, the eldest child of music industry moguls Beyoncé and Jay-Z. At just 12 years old, Blue Ivy has already made her mark on the world, becoming the youngest winner of a BET Award in 2020 for her collaboration on her mother's song Brown Skin Girl. While Blue Ivy's exact net worth is not public knowledge, estimates put it around $500 million. This astronomical figure is a combination of trust funds, potential inheritances, and her own budding career in the entertainment industry. As we observe Blue Ivy stepping out of a sleek limousine, dressed in designer clothes that cost more than some people's annual salaries, we begin to grasp the magnitude of wealth that surrounds these children. Our next stop takes us to the bustling streets of Mumbai, India, where we encounter Akash Ambani, son of Mukesh Ambani, one of the wealthiest individuals in the world. Although Akash is now an adult, his childhood was marked by unparalleled luxury. Growing up in Antilia, a 27-story skyscraper that serves as the family's private residence, Akash's childhood home is valued at an estimated $1 billion. As we gaze up at the towering structure with its helipads and 6-story parking garage, we're reminded of the vast gulf between the world's wealthiest and the average citizen. The Ambani family's net worth hovers around $83.4 billion as of 2023, a fortune that has trickled down to the younger generation through various business ventures and inheritances. Traveling westward, we find ourselves in the scorching deserts of Dubai, where we meet Rashid and Salama al-Mahiri, the young children of Saif Ahmad al-Mahiri, a prominent Emirati businessman. While their exact net worth is not public, these children are heirs to a fortune estimated to be in the billions. As we watch them step out of a gold-plated Rolls-Royce, their designer clothes glittering under the desert sun, we're reminded of the extravagant lifestyle that oil wealth has brought to this region. Our final destination brings us back to the United States, where we encounter Valentina Paloma Pinault, daughter of French businessman François-Henri Pinault and actress Salma Hayek. At 15 years old, Valentina is set to inherit a portion of her father's $7.1 billion fortune. As we observe her browsing in a high-end boutique on Rodeo Drive, casually considering purchases that cost more than most people's homes, we're struck by the stark contrast between her reality and that of the average teenager. As our whirlwind tour comes to an end, we find ourselves pondering the true nature of wealth and its impact on these young lives. While the numbers are staggering, from Princess Charlotte's royal fortune to Blue Ivy's $500 million estimated net worth, it's crucial to remember that these figures often represent potential inheritances and family wealth rather than personal bank accounts. The world's richest kids live in a realm of unimaginable luxury, where private jets, designer wardrobes, and multi-million-dollar allowances are the norm. However, it's worth noting that with great wealth comes great responsibility and scrutiny. Many of these children are being groomed to take over family businesses or manage vast fortunes, a burden that can weigh heavily on young shoulders. Moreover, the concept of wealth for these children often extends beyond mere monetary value. Princess Charlotte, for instance, is rich not just in terms of financial assets but also in terms of historical and cultural significance. Her wealth is intertwined with centuries of royal tradition and national identity. As we conclude our journey through the world of childhood opulence, we're left with a complex picture of privilege, responsibility, and the sheer magnitude of global wealth inequality. The richest kids in the world are, indeed, unimaginably wealthy by any standard. Their fortunes, whether inherited or accumulated through family businesses, often surpass the GDPs of small nations. Yet, as we return to our own lives, we're reminded that true richness isn't always measured in dollars and cents. While these children may never want for material possessions, the weight of expectation and the lack of normalcy that comes with such extreme wealth are factors that money simply can't buy away. In the end, the tale of the world's richest kids is one of stark contrasts and mind-boggling figures. It's a story that highlights the vast disparities in our global economy and raises important questions about wealth distribution, privilege, and the true meaning of a rich life. As we tuck away our own children at night, perhaps we'll find ourselves grateful for the simple joys that no amount of money can replicate: the warmth of family, the freedom of a carefree childhood, and the richness of love and connection that transcends any balance sheet.